Now you be this. What's in there now?
This lorry won't fall my hand today.
This one a small thing now.
Now what thing?
My body don't dey too old for this job.
Mofo, no be old age they worry you at all. Now what thing you don't know, now they kill you go so. Hey, bring my Aeroxil 5,000. As you see me so, I just come from Lagos. From here, I dey go Benin. From Benin, I dey enter Port Harcourt sharp.
You know the tire?
Tire for where? Aeroxil 5,000. We get 100% natural herb. Go make your body strong.
Aeroxil 5,000 they give 100% natural energy. We go make your body they can't be every day.
No be only for adults, it good for children too, and it go come out all the pain for your body.
Aeroxil 5,000, 100% natural. Aeroxil 5,000,
Aeroxil 5,000 they for chemists and pharmacy throughout Nigeria.
5,000 go make your body day ching ching.
Domestic violence is one of the biggest social problems in our society. The men are cut across class and status, education, race, and religion. Following the rising trend in domestic violence, Prophet Israel Oladele Ogundipe, the shepherd in charge of the Genesis Global Parish Celestial Church of Christ (CCC), has lent his voice to the devastating experience affecting relationships and marriages in Nigeria. In a chat with Flip TV, Oladele, popularly known as Genesis, said marriage requires understanding and tolerance. He said the couple in marriage must be willing to give their all to make it work with Christ, being the foundation of the union. Prophet Oladele, who lamented that the church have refused to discuss the killer experience, says domestic violence needs to be addressed and condemned from the pulpit. Speaking further, he stated that the problem of the general public is that we spiritualize everything, including domestic violence. He, however, advised victims of domestic violence to make the right choice in marriage and stop ascribing the issue of violence and marriage to spiritual circumstance. He said, marriage is a choice and not by force.
The Bible says in Amos chapter 3 verse 3, can two come together unless they agree? Then the agreement shouldn't be with carnalities. If the agreement is with carnality, the marriage will end up in calamities. Some people are so carnal in their mentality when it comes to marriage, like, oh, this person is handsome, this person is eloquent, this person is fluent, I just want to marry him, I love him. Marriage is beyond that. The Bible says he will find a good wife, obtain favor before the Lord. What is favor? What you don't deserve that God has given to you. It requires favor to flavor your life. So when a woman comes to your life, a man comes to your life, it's to flavor your life, not to add problems to your problems. The Bible says, and I will give you a helpmate that will be like you. So if you're a woman, you are meant to help your man. You're supposed to be a blessing to him. And if you're a man, you're supposed to be a blessing to your wife. I'm so surprised that today there are so many irresponsible men that are just interested in what the woman is going to do. A man should be responsible, take care of the wife. She has gone through a lot from her parents. She has gone through a lot from where she was coming from. You don't need to add pains to her pains. You don't need to have trouble to her troubles. You just need to be a blessing to her. A man should be a cultivator. A man should be a blessing to the wife. A man should be a fighter to the wife. A man should be a defender to the wife. A man should be someone that will discover the wife. It doesn't matter whether the woman is beautiful. It is possible for you to bring out the beauty out of the woman. And you can bring out the beauty out of the woman if you appreciate the woman, because the woman you don't appreciate will not add value to you. Whatever you're looking at in another woman is inside your wife, but when you discover it, you will build her to the taste you're looking for. But today we're just like, okay, I want to settle down because people are saying I'm not married. People are saying I need to settle down. People are saying because the guy is handsome, the guy is tall, the guy is eloquent. Some tall guys are fools, and some short guys are not wise. So it's not about the beauty, it's not about the stature, it's about the nature of God that is inside of them. So if we want to enjoy marriage and we want it to grow, let us stop building with carnality. Let us be spiritual. Let us be led by the Spirit of God. Because the Bible says God is Spirit, and those who serve Him in spirit must serve Him in spirit and the truth. If you are truthful to yourself, you'll be fruitful in your marriage. And that's all I have for now. I'm not going to preach it that if your pastor is beating you, your wife, your husband is beating you slapping you, hitting you, trying to want to cut you off your head. And I will tell you as a prophet, stay there. Make it work. No, I am a man. I'm a father. It is not possible for anybody to beat my daughter, break her eyes, and I'm still going to tell her to stay there in that marriage. I'm not saying she should break up, but she needs to apply her understanding. I want to say because I'm a pastor, somebody should be beating my daughter. I don't beat my wife. I'm not going to beat my wife. Then why do you want to beat my wife? There are some people that will tell you they are beating you, they are killing you, they are cutting your head. There are some signs you need to know that place has not been meant. That place is not yours. Then you need to be paradigm shifted. I'm not telling you to leave the marriage. I'm not telling you to pull off. I'm not telling you to pull out. But trust me, don't always force yourself on people that are enduring you. Always be where you are celebrated, not where you are tolerated. Marriage is not about tolerating or the man is tolerating you. It's about the man celebrating you and you celebrating the man. Yes, marriage is by choice, not by force. There are some people who have been able to mislead people, and they have misled so many people with the word, with the Bible. Can two come together unless they agree? It doesn't mean there wouldn't be misunderstanding between a man and a woman. Misunderstanding means there are some things you need to understand about the woman. There are some things you need to understand about the man that you are not really understanding. And if it's not really helping you, you don't force yourself into it. There are a lot of pretentious pastors that will tell you, keep on being there. If you die, yes, you make heaven. But that's not what God is saying. Can two come together unless they agree? So if you agree, if you've been able to agree into the way the man is slapping you, hitting you, insulting you, bullying you, cutting off your ears or your eyes is your choice, and it belongs to your family if they want to take it like that. I'm a celestial prophet, I'm a celestial shepherd, but I'm always realistic. There are some things you can bring to me that I'm going to tell you like, oh, prophet, God is saying you should do it. I've always been telling people, it is possible for God to do everything, but God himself cannot cook rice for you. You are the one that will cook the rice for yourself, by yourself. So if you are in a marriage that is not really affecting you, if it has gotten to the point of you being disgraced, you being bullied, you being, the man, disgracing you, and the man is so violent that he does not really want to understand why you are in his life, then you have to think twice. I'm not telling you to leave. I'm not telling you to stay. Marriage is a choice, not by force. You want to pray for a man that is lazy, that the man should be purpose-driven? You want to pray for a man that would like to sleep from morning, like wake up around 8 o'clock, want the woman to go and struggle, come back home, cook for him, and he will still beat the woman, that the woman didn't cook well. He will even be telling the woman, the meat the woman's supposed to give to him. And after that night, he will still want to sleep with the woman. You want to pray for such a man? Well, it's a choice. I'm repeating it. It's a choice. God has given us to ourselves the way we're going to enjoy the way we want to live our lives. But he said, can two come together unless they agree? Amos chapter 3 verse 3. It's your choice. Another one came to me asking me for counseling. Asking me to pray for her. She got her eyes, one of her eyes broken. And I said, why? She said the husband broke her first eyes. And they have told her prophetically that she must not leave her husband. That if she should leave her husband, she will not have another man to get married to. I said, who? Can you tell me the prophet who told you that? Now you have one eye. You got married to the man with two eyes, but now you have one eye. And he said she came to me to ask for to pray and ask me for counseling because the man still disgraced her, and the man threatened her that she must not come back home. I said, why? He said the man said she wouldn't be able to pay the third son's school fees, that she should take the son to where the man will learn, the boy will learn how to sew clothes, like some stuff like that. And I'll ask her, you don't need a prophet. ask yourself, are you enjoying what you're going through? Many of those marriage counselors are not married. Sorry to use that language. Many of them are not married, and they're teaching you what they are not going to be able to endure, what they are not going to be able to cope with. Another one, if I want to begin to talk, I will talk about so many instances about it. But listen, if you want to go into marriage, let the foundation be solid through Christ. Pray very well. If you pray, study the character, study the man, study some of the things you're supposed to understand about the man. Marriage comes with understanding. There are some men you cannot satisfy, and there are some women you cannot satisfy. Marriage has got to do with your choice, not by force. It's possible for you to pray, but I've been able to explain some things that you do not need to pray about. So it's now your choice to have to sit down. That marriage is not about desperation. The marriage you want to go into is not about desperation. It has got to do with you understanding what you are going into, what you want to do, and why you want to do it. So stop spiritualizing everything when it comes to marriage. Like, I want to pray, the man will change, I want to pray. It's fine, pray. But listen to me. Any man that is, if you want to get married, a man is jobless. He doesn't have a job. He doesn't have anything doing. And it's promising you heaven and earth. If you don't have anything doing, you are living in your father's house, in your family house, and you are deciding you want to do a wedding, and the lady will now decide, okay, let us do the wedding. Maybe we'll start from somewhere, and you start living with the parent. There's no way you will enjoy that marriage. So if you want to go on to talk about it, I'm still going back to the part that marriage is a choice, is not by force. Whatever you are enjoying now is the choice you have made.